green, 8:05. And we're underway. There's your field. We'll identify them over here the first few laps. Competing for Yale, wearing hip 1, Owen Karras. Competing for Cornell, wearing hip 2, Griffin Cords. Competing for Central Connecticut, James Sullivan, wearing hip 3, wearing hip 4, Connor Euler of Johns Hopkins. Wearing hip 5, Seth Clevenger of Rowan. Wearing hip 6, Brett Bishop of Columbia. Matt O'Brien will wear hip 7 from Cornell. Hip 8, Peyton Shute of Cornell. Wearing hip 9, Charles Namio, competing unattached. Wearing hip 10, Caleb Tenney of Johns Hopkins. Wearing hip 11, Liam Haggerty of NYU. Wearing hip 12, Griffin Mandarola of Cornell. Wearing hip 13, Salvatore Mascilarelli of Central Connecticut. Wearing hip 14, Colin McLaughlin, competing unattached. Benjamin McMillan will compete unattached as well, wearing hip 15, and Aaron Aberju of Cornell, 8:06. Going through 400 meters in 64:23, right on that red pacing light. That's Seth Clevenger of Rowan in the lead. He is a junior for that college located in New Jersey, Rowan. Seth Clevenger coming up on the first kilometer now for Seth Clevenger, the junior at Rowan, and 2:38 at the kilo. Running second is hip 15, Benjamin McMillan, and running third for Yale, Owen Karras. At 2:38.65 for Clevenger at the kilometer.
Oh, and I'm sure it'll be all over the internet later. But I think this is his debut.
Seth Clevenger. 3:10 at 1,200 meters. 3:10.36 for Clevenger. And then McMillan, 3:12.82, and Karras, 3:13.71. 3:10, of course, will come out to 3:10.36 would come out to be pretty quick, no doubt. Clevenger right on that red pacing light, which is set for 7:55. When he comes around next time, he will get his 1,600 meter split, which we'll share with you. Clevenger way out in front, McMillan also out in front, and then a bunch of collegians after that, led by Cornell and Yale athletes. 1,600 meters in 4:13 for Seth Clevenger. That's some good running. 4:13 for Clevenger, that last lap, 31:65. Leading the way for the collegians is Griffin Mandarola of Cornell. He's a sophomore for the Big Red. Peyton Shute of Cornell also up there. And we also have Owen Karras of Yale, and a third Cornell athlete as well. And that is Arian Aberjo. The story still Seth Clevenger out in front for Rowan. He's a junior, and here is 2K. 5:15-ish. 5:17:33. So he was 238.6, 238.6. How about that? Even splits. Seth Clevenger running right on the red line that would get him to a 7:55. Seth Clevenger. Seth Clevenger. Just 3 to go for Clevenger. Continuing to run 31-point legs. He's done that since the get-go. 31 point each and every lap, a real metronome. Seth Clevenger. Mandarola of Cornell now into second. Peyton Shute of Cornell third. Arian Aberju of Cornell fourth. McMillan has dropped back to fifth. 2 to go, 400 meters remaining. And he was at 6:52, I think, or 3. We'll get that up for you in a second. 6:52.89. That is his first lap hitting 32. 32.22, so slowing slightly. But you know what? He's only coming up on the bell. Let's see when he needs to run 7:55. The lights have gotten ahead of him a bit. 7:24 with 1 to go. If he can run 31, he'll get that 7:55. The D1 record, we think, the D3 record is 7:53.24. Looks like he's gonna come up a little short of that, I think. Here he goes. Look at this finish. Wow. Just off the D3 record. 7:54.87. Seth Clevenger. Also coming in pretty quick, Griffin Cords of Cornell. The freshman from Cornell runs 8:03.31. How about that? Griffin Mandarola of Cornell, a sophomore, runs 8:03.41. Connor Euler of Johns Hopkins, part of that great Hopkins cross-country team in D3 over the fall. 8:04.75 for the senior from Hopkins. Arian Aberaju of Cornell, 8:05.86. Really fun race there.